Hello and welcome back to the Cracking FAANG YouTube channel. Today we're solving Leetcode 2696, minimum string length after removing substrings. You were given a string S consisting only of uppercase English letters. You can apply some operations to the string where in one operation you can remove any occurrence of one of the substrings AB or CD from S. Return the minimum possible length of the string that you can obtain. So let's look at a basic example and kind of work through it here together. So we have this string, and let's just copy it over. And we have our string, right? So off the bat, we can see that we have an AB together, so we can get rid of this. Now we have the string FCA CDB, right? And we see that a CD is together, so we can get rid of this. And when we do that, actually AB goes together again, so we can simply get rid of that, and the remaining string is just FC. So the way that we want to do this is we're going to iterate over our string from left to right. And what we're going to do is we're going to maintain a stack of the current letters that we see. And every time we basically get to a character, we're going to check whether the two previous characters are either AB or CD. If they are, then we're going to pop from the stack. And then we will simply just push the current character onto the stack. So what we want to do, so for example, if we're processing our string here, so let's just do it again real quick. We're going to have this, so our stack is going to be A. Then we get to B and we see, okay, was the previous character either A? Yes, it was. So if we have a B and the previous character was A, then we can pop from the stack. So then we've now basically gotten rid of this. So we have the F now, we have the C, and then we get to the A, and then we get to C again. And we get to D, and for D, we always want to check that the previous character is the C, so we can get rid of it. And since it was, we can actually get rid of that C from the stack. And then we'll add a B. And remember, for B, we check whether the previous character was A. If it is, then we can get rid of it from the stack. And then we've basically now processed our entire string, and all that's left in the stack is our FC, and we just have to return these two characters joined together. So, or basically the length of the string, because actually we're just looking for the actual length here. So how do we want to do this? Let's just give us some more space. So like I said, we need a stack here, and stack is spelled with one A. Okay, so we're going to go character by character over our string. So we're going to say for char in S. What we're going to do is if the stack is empty, then we always append the current character. We don't need to do any checks because we can't check the previous element if it's empty. So we're going to say if not stack, then we just want to say stack.append our current character, and then we want to continue to the next iteration of the loop. We don't want to do any other checks. If the stack isn't empty, then we need to check for an AB pattern. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to say if the current character equals B, and whatever is at the top of the stack, if it equals an A, then remember this is an AB pattern, so we can get rid of it. So we can basically just pop the A, because that's what's on the stack. This char actually isn't on the stack yet, so we can say stack.pop. Okay, we can do the exact same thing with our CD pattern. So we're going to say if the current character is D, and the top of the stack actually equals to C, then we can pop from the stack as well. So we can pop there. Otherwise, we just want to append the character as normal. So we're going to say stack.append our current character, and we're good to go. Last thing we need to do is remember we just need to return the length of this string, and whatever's left in the stack will be our answer here. So we can simply just say return the length of the stack, and we're good to go. So let's run this, make sure we didn't make any bugs. It looks fine. Submit it, launch it, and we are in business. Okay. Before we go, very quickly, time and space complexity. Obviously, all we're doing is processing each character in our string, and this is going to take big O of n time, where n is the number of characters in S, and the space complexity, for the space complexity, it's obviously also going to be big O of n, because in the worst case, you won't be able to pop any characters from it, so you're just going to end up storing S inside of the stack. So it's also big O of n. So there you go, daily question, easy one today. Probably most of you aren't going to watch this, but figured I'd do it just for the consistency, and maybe some of you guys did need some help, in which case I made the video. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and a comment? Really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe for more daily videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.